Alright, we're in. OBS wanted to be updated and would not let me stream if I didn't update. So I had to update OBS so that I could stream with OBS. Anyway, we have a lot to do. Creation Kit is loading. My goal for this stream, I have a bunch of bugs that I want to fix. Some of them might be delayed, like this one might be delayed because I have no idea what's going on with it. But a lot of them are very small, little minor things. And once I'm done with that, I'm going to do some testing because I want to test Farore's Pearl a bit. To make sure that every single location works. Hopefully it does, and if it doesn't, then so be it. I'll have to fix it. But I'll start with these little bug fixes here. One thing that I can do really quickly is the Calcelmo note, because it has a space at the beginning. Maybe I'll just make it smaller font. Alright, well that was quick. Fixed. Oh, there was another... Quake Medallion. Chest is apparently backwards. But I can fix that pretty easily. Oh, hello, Folding Note. Welcome. Thanks for stopping by. Okay, recipe. I can fix the recipe. Light essence. Okay, so I accidentally got rid of... Okay, I accidentally got rid of the gray gem recipe. Let me look, because that... I almost wonder if that was intentional. Okay. Goddess font. Yeah, okay. Let me just double check that this is what it's supposed to do. Grey gem, prelude of light. Oh man. I must have accidentally deleted these recipes when I was making it. For the when I was replacing the goddess font, or when I was updating the goddess font. New form. Oh wait, hang on. I have to change this to Hylian Enchanter. Dark Essence. Nocturne of Shadow. Triforce of Knowledge is 1, so we'll keep that on there. Triforce of Knowledge. Elegy of Emptiness. Nocturne of Shadow. Okay. Elegy of Emptiness. Okay. And we'll make a... Shoot. I forgot to... Oh, Xavier's late. Welcome. This one, I'll just erase the conditions and then we'll be good. There we go. Now we're good. Alright, that has been fixed. Okay. Chris Sword, I will fix. Fixed. Book of Medora will list. Wisdom and power are flipped. Power. Oh, okay. No, wait, no, that's correct. Oh, the numbers are wrong. Okay, that's the issue. The numbers are wrong. There we go. Yeah, the locations were correct. Power is in Morthal, etc. It was just the numbers were wrong. Okay, so it's been fixed. That is a mesh. Elfton chest. Quake medallion is backwards. Hylian shield in Calsamo's laboratory. Because he doesn't care about it. I also kind of feel like I kind of want to replace it with a really good one, because getting into Kelso, well, maybe not. Because it's really easy to get them. Like, you can just get them. You can get one in Kakariko Graveyard. Ingvild, you can get one in Ingvild. Where can you get Ocarina of Time 1? Ocarina of Time 1, Itnum Zand. So maybe I'll swap it with an Ocarina of Time 1. Because they're harder to get. Because the only other, you have Ruptured Towers, which is endgame, and then Itnum Zand, which is pretty difficile. So I think what I'm going to do is swap these. be an Ocarina of Time shield. A Hylian Guard shield. And it's takeable now. Beep. I'll make these takeable. Oh, that's already takeable. Alien Shield improve note. Also, okay, good. So I'm gonna save. So then I'll look at these chests and should be able to. Oh yeah, kind of test. The goddamn test the Farore's Pearl. I'm just looking up Artemis 2 really quick. Artemis 2 is, I believe they are at the peak of their screw you AI overview Dynafire. Yeah, so at this point they're already they've reached their maximum distance from the Earth, and they've reached their closest approach to the Moon as of like 20 minutes ago or so. And I guess the signal is going to be coming back in 5 minutes or so. Highly recommend checking out what's going on with Artemis 2. It's absolutely incredible. I was listening to I was watching a little bit of the live stream earlier today, and it was amazing, like, you know, hearing them describe the moon and things that people have never seen before. And it's just it's incredible that, like, we're finally gone back to the moon, and it was also amazing to hear all the female voices between Christina Cook, who's one of the mission specialists for the mission, hearing her communicating from the moon, and then on the ground, multiple women communicating with her and the other astronauts. So, and Victor Glover, who's the first person of color to go to the moon. This part of it was scouting for landing sites, but they're landing on the south pole of the moon with Artemis 4. So Artemis 2 had multiple purposes. One was to test the Orion capsule, because this is the first time that it's been crewed. So this is the first crewed flight for the Orion capsule. So they're testing the capsule, but then they're also looking at making observations of the far side of the moon, features of the far side that people have never seen. And they're also testing, like, the deep space capability of the capsule. So they didn't really as far as I know, they didn't look too much at the south pole of the moon because they had a different trajectory. It's essentially an echo of Apollo 8. Apollo 8 was designed to test to send people to the moon. So it's more or less laying the groundwork for Artemis 4 and Artemis 3, because Artemis 3 is going to be testing the lunar lander in low Earth orbit. But anyway, my understanding was that there might have been part of it that was scouting for landing sites, but the bulk of it was getting people to the moon for the first time in over 50 years. Space. Gotta love space. Alright, let's go to Alftend, because I know Alftend, I believe it's backwards. Brambleberry has arrived. Oh, welcome. Alftend. Just look at it, because I don't remember if I flipped it, this one. Quick medallion I'll have to check as well, but that's only 2 cells to check. It is... yeah, it's backwards. It's not as backwards as other ones, but I will still reorient it. Okay, Alton chest is backwards, I fixed that. And I'm going to assign a new model to the armor and sightless pit. This is something that I don't know if anyone's having an issue with. When I played Skyrim last, and I got the Zora Scout tunic, the ground model was wrong. And I don't know if... or the Zora, it was a Zora tunic. Like, this looks right, and this one's right, but when I got them in my game, it was wrong. And I looked at it. I looked at all of the texture sets and all of the models, and it looked like everything was fine. So it's probably on my end, but just to be sure, I want to make sure that nobody else had the same issue, because they're all calling to the right texture. And I looked in those locations and the texture was right, so I don't know what's going on. I might have missed something, but I just want to make sure that that's something that's only on my end. That I'll fix. Quake Medallion. Secret Grotto. The Relics said Secret Grotto. Quake Medallion. Oh, it's this one. This one is backwards. Okay. That is the vampire chest for the Woodfall glass armor. Fixed. Sightless pit. Okay. Let's go to... Oh, right. Sightless pit needs to be a new model. Let me just check out Sightless pit. What is it? Sightless pit, Temple of Zrib. Oh, the Nehru armor. Yeah, that's just a dwarven chest. No, that needs to be unique. So I'll probably make it the Link to the Past armor, or Link to the Past chest. It had a unique texture, but now that we have unique models, it's just better. Alright, let's... Forgotten Hammer, let me just make sure that is also... Okay, yeah, no, that needs to be unique as well. Yeah, that's the magic hammer. That needs to be unique. Oh. Magic hammer. Oh. Okay, so this has a whole set. Alright, so this I'm going to make the same model since it has some other stuff in it. So let's take a look at both of these just to make sure they're oriented the right way, because Dwemer chests have vertical symmetry rather than bruh. I must have hit cancel by accident because I swear I changed it. No, yeah, I must have hit cancel because I relabeled it Magic Hammer. Chests. Into dingy. Yeah. Oh. That's what happened. I hit the wrong thing. Okay. Well, in that case, I still want to I just want to change the model. I don't want to replace the whole chest. This is why we check things. Alright. Temple chests. Big, McLarge, huge. No. Yes, that's what I wanted to do. Yeah, and it would have been backwards. There we go. That'll stand out. Magic hammer. This one I will delete because it is no longer needed. Okay, Nehru armor. It is actually not backwards. Cool. And also, I realized that's something that I missed when I played through this, when I went through the Temple of Zrib. I completely missed this thing. But hopefully it's a little more noticeable when it's like that. Different model. Yeah, I feel like that'll be a little more noticeable. Okay. B. Oh, now that's it. So then everything else is just models, model stuff. Let me just double check that I have all these in the change log. Alright, Din's Pearl. Okay, maybe not. Stone Talus I removed, right? Move Stone Talus. Backwards chest. That's good. Broken Fang Cave, got that. Did that. Hero's Blessing can coexist. Did that. Where's that secret grotto? Did that. Corrected Chris Sword. Enchantment. Okay. That's good to know that both Zorotunic meshes are fine. It's just on my end then. That's good. So I will remove this. So I'll work on fixing that just for my installation. Alright, changelog. Oath to order. Elixir soup. Chest. Book of Mudora. Shards of Wisdom and Power. Oh man, haven't had one of those in a while. Jeez. I thought Automod would have done something with it. Curie sword. Did that. Did that. Did that. Did that. Alright, so... Oh, did I already do Farore's Pearl in here? Okay. So we have a couple small things that I wanted to look at, and then I will test some things out. Okay, yeah, there's a... Okay, that's fine. I'm not going to worry about it. Alright, so in that case, it's just this that I have to tweak for Special Edition. Download these two corrected meshes. Let's see here. Just download it straight to. I'll just download straight to there. Okay. What's up? Oh, so I was just looking to see if it had one assigned, and I don't know if it does. And I just wanted to be sure, but it looks like it is reacting to light, but I don't know if it's supposed to be shiny. Oh, it should be using bronze. Okay. I figured there was something. Yeah, it is assigned to bronze, and it does have environment map. No, it is using it. It's using it correctly. It's just, I guess Creation Kit isn't seeing it very well. Yeah, no, it seems like it's using it. It's just kind of subtle. Yeah, environment map, environment mapping. Yeah, it looks better in NIF scope. Yeah, let me just... It seems like it's most... The crest is the thing that's getting the most out of it. So I think it's actually fine, because it looks weird if it's too bright. But you can see on the crest that it's getting a lot of specularity. So I'm not going to worry about it. Alright. These I can pack. Yeah, it's very, like, I'm really happy with it too. I'm very impressed. Dark nut. Alright, those go in here. I hate it when it does that. Access denied. According to whomst? It's my access. Okay. All right. So I think, honestly, I think it's packed. Let me just double check the elixir soup. Oh. Yeah, no, that's all good. So that's all good. Let me just double check. I seem to remember doing this for these geometry. Oh, I'll have to pop the face geometry in. Oh, wait a second. Yeah, I'll have to make new face geometry. Okay, so, let me just double check that I did pack Jayut Gorokt in LE. The textures will be fine actually because yeah, so that's all good. So I can probably just copy those, but I can generate them from scratch. It doesn't matter. Yeah, I don't need to copy them. I can generate them. Okay. So that's packed for LE. Let me just double check the meshes. Actors, character, face gender. Oh, the geometry is not packed for LE. Settings, actors, character, face gen data, face geom, ESP. These two gotta go in here. Okay, that'll take some time. Cool. So then I'll be able to test Farore's Pearl. While I do that, let me just write down all the locations so I can visit them all. Farore's Pearl. Okay. I'm gonna write them with a pen, if I have a pen. Oh. Aha. Let's write these all down. Okay. In no particular order, I would like to do alphabetical order. Thank you. Okay. Dawnstar Spider House. Hi, Punky. Are you inspecting my trash can? It's Pumpkin's birthday, by the way. Or at least what we're celebrating as his birthday, his gotcha day, as they say. But yeah, so we've been celebrating his birthday all day. He got treats, he got new toys, he got a new little house for him to enjoy and sit on. Everyone's wishing you a happy birthday, Pumpkin. He left. But yeah, we celebrated his birthday. He got some frosting too. He likes frosting. Just a little bit. But yeah. He got snuggles and cuddles and kisses and all sorts of stuff. And he got new little ball things, like these little foam balls that he really likes. And he also got a little Mario Kart, like a little remote controlled Mario Kart Yoshi thing. He is a spoiled boy. He is an orange tabby. I used to have something called the pumpkin cam, but I haven't been able to get it to work. I have to find a different app or something to get it to function. But yeah, he's an orange. Let's see if I can find. Oh, I might actually have a picture of him on my computer. Let me open up. Let me see. Oh, here's a. See if this is a good picture of him. Yeah, here's a picture of Pumpkin Waffles. He's a little boy. He's a little tiny boy. Here's another one. He has a little food on his chin in this one. I think this is from last year. I think this is from his last birthday. Let me just double check that. Details, April 20th, 2025. Yep. Yeah, so that was from his last birthday. And I think this is one of them. Hang on. Another thing that we did, my wife is big into Taylor Swift, and so we did a Photoshop of Pumpkin for some of the Taylor Swift album covers. So we photoshopped him into various Taylor Swift covers. There. There's one more picture of Punky. There he is. Oh, here's a good one. Hang on, it's loading. Yeah, there's a really good picture of him. He's got a white belly. He's got a cream filling. And he's got little white socks. And you got that stripy tail. Yeah, he's having a great time. Anyway, this thing is still halfway done. Doing all that face geometry, so I'm going to keep writing. Locations. Grotto. Stone Camp. Reach Grotto. Soulslime Grotto. T-Forge. Vitrianav. And Winterhold Grotto. Okay. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Ah! 18 different locations. I don't know why this is got the asterisk, but I'm just gonna save it just to be safe, just in case I change something that I forgot. Put this on screen so you can revel in it and admire the majesty of 77% copying. Oh, we can stretch it out and make it seem bigger. Oh, did that actually help? That would be really funny if stretching out made it go faster. It's got a minute left. It looks like it's making more progress than it actually is when I stretch it out. Watch, it says access denied. Oh, good. Didn't. Okay. So the face geometry and everything is packed for LE. So now I will just have to, when I convert the ESP to SE, I will do that for Roxanne and Jayut Gorakt. Kena Langdon Zell has been around since 2013, December of 2013. Very proud of Kena Langdon Zell. Yeah, I was still in college then. Like, that was... Jeez. Wow. The timing. December of 2013. That's when I started my job at my... That's when I started my current job. Actually, no, yeah. Kena Langdon Zell was when I started my current... I started the internship then, which then eventually became my current job. And it's kind of like interesting to think about what I was going through at the time, because during the development of Relics of Hyrule, when it was first coming into being, I was going through college, my last semester of college. December of 2013 is when I graduated college. So the Kino Langdon-Zell was released when I in the same month that I graduated college, and I was a nervous wreck. Like, I was just, college just wrecked me. I was studying to be a teacher, and it did not work out. So I started an internship at what is now my workplace. But, like, back then, personal life was not great. Mental health, not great. And Relics of Hyrule has been around through all the ups and downs. And it probably kept me sane. Skyrim. There it is. Yeah, I agree, Spasticon. I'm very impressed and I'm very happy with them. And, like, I've made an effort to make sure that especially important things have those unique models so that they serve as a another sort of clue. I am also working toward working on implies I'm actually working on it. I'm working toward what I'm calling the so the spell book for from Zelda 2 is gonna have, I'm hoping, that I can implement something that, like, you cast it and it highlights Relics of Hyrule containers and stuff. And yeah, I wonder if anyone's made a Master Sword mod. Impact, of course, my life. Man, the fact that the mod is so old and that it's, like, affected, like, I don't know. It's just blown away. I'm just blown away by the impact that it's had. There's some astronauts going around that moon right now. That's Master. Never mind. Hang on. Where's Secunda? All right. Let's begin at the beginning. So let's go to these are all locked, which is good, so let's unlock them. And double check. Very good, so that's good. That's the way it should be. I think I already tested these pretty rigorously. I've been meaning to make a new What is Relics of Hyrule video, because the last one I made was in 2019, and it doesn't really cover it very well anymore, considering the mod's over 10 years old now. So I need to make a new one. Itnamzand is good, Morwidajal is good, Kino is good. Okay. Alright. Let's go to the Dawnstar Spider House. Ooh, Spider House. Dawnstar. Okay. Dawnstar Spider House would be my wife's least favorite Relics of Hyrule dungeon by far. She's never seen it. I don't think she'd ever want to see it. Owie. Oh, you know what I should do? Alright, so I discovered this thing. Get out of my way. Leave me alone. Let me get over here. Okay. So let's do COC Farore's Pearl Int. And there it is. Oh, yeah, I should make that happen. Emote sticker controls. Yeah. I will make that happen. Okay, so the Dawnstar Spider House needs a label. Oh, that's the wrong. There we go. Label. Alright, so it is functional. It just needs a label. So let's go Solstheim Spider House, which is near Tel Mithrin. That's not how you spell Tel Mithrin. God. Karen. Maybe not. I guess let's do Frostmoth. You know what? I don't want things blasting me. I need to... My LE installation, I just messed up all the texture stuff, and I just need to... Oh, it's all LOD textures. That's the issue. Okay, so I need to fiddle around with LOD meshes, I think. Alright, here's Palestone Camp. Alright. Farore's Pearl Interior. Solstheim. Okay, so it needs a label too. it is functional. Oh, I accidentally did Pale Stone Camp. What? What's in your head? Wait, why am I getting in this? This is not... Okay, great. Have fun with that. Skyrim is just too addictive. It's just sort of like, oh yeah, what's going on? What's going on with this guy? No, I'm trying to set things up here. The Soul Slime Spider House and everything. Well, at least I checked Pale Stone Camp. Alright, Pale Stone, or Ashland Spider House. Everything's great. Okay. Let's check this. Yeah, I need to label it all. Anything that's not an interior cell needs to be labeled. Alright, so that is... Yeah, there's nothing, like, in it right now. Like, there's just a spider house table. I kind of want to do an interior for it at some point. Alright, so Soul Slime Spider House is good. Let's do East March Secret Grotto. Beep, boop. Beep, boop, 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 boop. My guess is I'll be able to finish all the checks for Farore's Pearl by the end of the stream. I don't know what else I'll be able to do, but at least everything will be done. Just kind of run around a little bit. Ooh, Chest, are you backwards? God bless it, you were backwards. Frick. That's it. It's just rupees. Okay. Let's go back to Farore's Pearl. And didn't activate. It's Item Down Sanctum, Original Sanctum, Soul Slime. Okay, so it must have been further in. This one's technically backwards, but it's not bad. That one's okay. Alright, is that sufficient? I might move the trigger box for that. Soul Slime. Okay, yeah, okay, so there's a trigger box in there. It is good. I'll just check the trigger box. Location. Okay, Falkreath Secret Grotto. I'm pretty sure when I designed this, it was one big line. So no matter which path you took, it would always work. That one's not backwards, so we're good. Soul Slime, Skyrim. Okay, wait a second. Maybe I put it... Oh no, that's where I put it. You have to get all the way in. It was Winterhold that was shaped diagonally. So yeah, this one you have to go all the way here and see these yahoos. Maybe not. Soul Slime, Skyrim. Oh, this must be it. Yeah, okay, so Falkreath is good. Forgotten Cavern. I do wonder, though, if I should just move all of them to be right at the beginning. Because you discover a location. But it should be... This one is right at the beginning. Oof. That little lag spike was probably at activating. I want it to be consistent, but I don't know what's the best thing to do. That's Falkreath. This must be the Forgotten Cavern. That's East March. Okay, never mind. I forget where I put it on the Forgotten Cavern. There's Valentine. How's it hanging?
Yes.
I might have to check this one. I'm just anticipating that if I... Yeah, okay, I'm gonna have to check that one. If I don't put them right at the beginning, then... I'll get people who are... There'll be a lot of confusion. There'll be folks asking, wait a second, I visited this place, but it's not showing up in Farore's Pearl. Okay. Okay, that one's new. Nope, never mind. Okay, that one's new. Yeah, Hofengar Secret Grotto. So that one's good. Yalmarch Secret Grotto. This one I know I put further in. Yeah, I think I'm going to put them all at the beginning, just to make it consistent. Alright, that one's new. This one's new. Nope, this one's new. Yalmarch. Okay. It's good. Move boxes to beginning. Because also it would be consistent and easier to find if all you have to do is walk in a little bit. This one I know works. Those won't. They won't. They don't rely on the pearl. Oh my god. I hate it when my computer does that. Ah. Oh my god. Can I just get back into Skyrim? Legendary doesn't like being minimized. Don't do this to me. You do not need to have the pearl. So, the way that it'll work is that they all have the trigger box in them by default. And so, once you get the pearl, you'll be able to visit any location you've already been to. And what I just used was there's a one in the middle. This goes to wherever you've placed Farore's Wind without dispelling the marker. So you'll be able to use Farore's Pearl to go to a Farore's Wind marker without losing the marker. But yeah, so if you play through a bulk of the mod and find and go to all these locations, these three are here by default. They're always here. And you just unlock them literally with a key. You just jam the key right in the pearl. But these ones you activate by visiting, and you don't need the pearl. So short answer, you don't need the pearl to unlock these sub-pearls. Midden. That was the first one that I tested. And then it'll show you, it's sort of, in a way, it's sort of like the archive in that it shows you, oh, I have such and so locations that I haven't been to. Granted, Farore's Pearl is only secret grottos and not temples. It's not temples. It's only secret grottos and like crafting areas, because there's other items that do the temples. March, Hoffingar, Midden. This is the Midden. That's not the Midden. That's the Midden. It's always the one you last saw. So, okay, Midden. Pale. It will be, yes. So eventually, once I implement all of the temple expansions, Pale Secret Grotto, the end goal is once I have all the Sage Medallions implemented, then that will activate, that will allow you to get into False God Passage before the Ruptured Towers, and then by extension you'll be able to, I need to update the lighting in this area, by extension you'll be able to get Farore's Pearl early, so then it will reset the order that False God Passage and Lost Sky Crater, instead of being after the Rupture Towers, they're before. So then this will be a mid-game item rather than an end-game item. East March, Pale, Y'all March, Hoffingar, Reach. Okay. place that needs better lighting. Int. Forbidden. Soul Slime Secret Grotto. Good. Determine and Forge. Feed 2 birds with 1 scone with this one. I'm going to check Rorik's Dead Secret Grotto first. Oh, I actually didn't write that one down, so it's good that I did. Chest. Rorik's Dead. Rorik's Dead Secret Grotto is good. Oh, what am I doing? That's the one I wanted to use. Reach, increase, Rorik's Dead. Terminal Forge is this way. Oh, I don't have to do that because I turned off combat AI. Okay. I could change this chest too. It doesn't have to be Dwemer. Okay. Int. Forbidden. I don't know. I assume this is... yeah. Okay, good. That was the Terminal Forge. Label. Fortunately, it should be pretty easy to do all of these labels. So far the only one that didn't work was the Forgotten Cavern. But we have 2 more left. Winterhold. This one I know basically just run either direction and it should activate. I am open to suggestions. I might do one that's a little run down. Forbidden, Skyrim, Witcher. All the secret routes are over here. Having our reach, Falkreath, Rorik's Dead. Where's Winterhold? No, Merge Pale. Winterhold. Winterhold. Oh, that's not right. Okay, I need to flip that. Winterhold. There it is. So, my intention with this was that these would be laid out. Wait. Oh, they're not really. It doesn't matter. Yeah. Probably do that. I think I have these kind of. I think these are just in random order. Yeah, Ocarina of Time chest probably is the best bet. I might rearrange the order of these to be more in line with the actual map of Skyrim, but that's neither here nor there because they're all labeled. That's the important thing. Alright, final one is Vitrianav. I thought Condelamar had one too. Soul Slime Secret Grotto, East March, Pale. Okay, there's 3 more that aren't appearing. Alright, I'll have to check. It worked, but I have to check where it is. So then, Forgotten Cavern didn't activate. That's probably right there. And then there's 2 more. Condelamar. And another. Well, then that must be. Alright, hang on a second. Falkreath. Yeah, Condelamar. Okay, so there is a Condelamar door. Did Vitrianav have to do Condelamar? Let me just look here. Condelamar. Okay, so that's Condelamar over there. So then. That's Kino Langdonzel. Oh, the Rift Secret Grotto. Doi? Forgot about that one. Oh. So then over here, Forgotten Cavern, Condelamar, Vitrianav. Okay. So. Gotta do Rift Secret Grotto. I'm really excited about Snow Peak too. Okay, so there's only 2. Okay. I have. So I'm designing the bulk of the dungeon, a physical dungeon, but I'm also doing the lore. Well, of course I am. But the lore is something I'm really excited about. Alright, it looks like that filled in. Hidden. I have big plans. Rift. For the lore in Snow Peak. And it's going to be a great, like, weaving, I think, of Elder Scrolls and Relics of Hyrule lore. I don't want to give anything away. I'm not going to give anything away. Oh, where's my coffee? see if that activated it. It did not. Also, oh, that's right. Okay. Now, I think what I did with this is I may have put it at the end. Upper level, lower level. That works. I think it's actually right here. I actually kind of want to change that chest into something unique. All right. Okay, Condelamar needs to be checked. So it's Forgotten Cavern and Condelamar are the only two that don't seem to be working right, which is good. It's only two. So I will implement those changes. And I'm actually going to... I'm going to change this one. It has the Wind Waker in it, so... I'm gonna make it the Wind Waker chest. It's all beat up. Okay, that has changed. Pumpkin. I just heard Pumpkin gallop across the stairs, or gallop across the floor upstairs. Turn Forge. Yeah, it is one of a kind. After Snow Peak is, so yeah, after Snow Peak will be Death Mountain, and they're all part of 6.6.3.B, and then after that will be Zora's Domain and Ancient Cistern. All right. Let me see. Soul Slime Spider, Dawnstar Spider, Termin Forge is fine. It's Condelamar. Alright, where is that trigger box? Oh, it's supposed to be right there. Default activate self. What's going on here? Ah, that's the issue. Okay, so we're gonna move this to the beginning. It's like right around that chest, so I'm going to change that. You still have to go a little ways in to activate it, because I don't want to put it right there. Alright, that should be good. I have to check it. And then Forgotten Cavern is one I need to check as well. Those are the only two. Everyone else was fine. They all worked. But I need to... Okay, the Trianav and East March are ones that I have to move. Right, yeah. I want to make sure that it's activated. Okay, there's that. So where is it? It's way... Oh, wait, is... That's default self. I don't think there is one. Oh, wow, okay. Well, geez. Yeah, the Forgotten Cavern one is the worst off. Okay, yeah, it doesn't even have one. Player enable disable. Link drift. How about this? I'm gonna make it there. So that way, if you go down, you activate it, but you also activate it if you jump off. There we go. Oh. Primitive. Make it green. Pink. Linked ref. Ding. Forgotten Cavern door. And trigger type. I think default is enable. Huh? Yeah, enable. Cool. Pretty sure it deletes itself. Yeah. Go to state done, do nothing. Yeah, it just goes into... I think there's a different type of trigger box that just enables and then deletes itself, but I don't want to risk it not working. Okay, so that should work. Let me check the East March Secret Grotto. Secret Grotto East March. See where this trigger is. Because it worked. It was just like really late in the dungeon. Oh, and it gives me opportunity to flip that one chest. Easier way to do this, because it only looks at this one coordinate, 360. That's practically oh, what? That was weird. Where is the trigger box? That's effect. Is there a trigger box here? Oh, it's right there. Okay, I'm gonna move that forward a bit. So you at least have to get down to that smoke a little bit. Okay. But we know that works, so I'm just going to call that solved. And Vitrianav. That I'm going to move as well. And actually, while I'm in Vitrianav, oh god, that is the worst. Nope. No, 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 no. We're going to put that up here. We're going to put some lighting in here because it is dark. Ruins large floor sconce. Let's just place them first. Okay. Yeah, they do such great work. Light. just gonna use this one. There we go. That's much nicer. And it casts some light over there a little bit, maybe. Yeah, it gives you a reason to venture in, because you actually see, well, maybe. You go in a little bit and you see a little bit of light. Okay. So Vitrianov should be fine now. Forgotten Cavern's been fixed. I'm just going to label all of the doors, and then unfortunately that'll be it for today. Once I do all of this, I'll have to check Condelamar and Forgotten Cavern, but I won't have time to show that check. But that being said, it will be very short testing, and then I should be able to release everything once I like port it to SE and everything. So it very likely could be tomorrow or Wednesday. We shall see. But right now we still have a little time. We have 5 minutes, so I'm going to quickly add these labels. Let's see. Hang on. There's messages that I can use. Dang it. Alright, I'm going to have to just make them custom. There's Pearl, Termin Forge. Okay, let's just make a bunch of Farore's Pearl messages. Farore's Pearl, Pale Stone, Camp, Termin Forge, Dawnstar Spider House. Ashland Spider House. Bing. Cherries. Okay. Should be good. And then I could just do Farore's Pearl. Termin Forge. Bang. Spider. Ashland Spider House. Pale Stone. I'm gonna rename this one Pale Stone Camp Door. Pale Stone Camp. And Termin Forge already did. Dawnstar Spider House. Spider House. Boom. And that's that. So those will work. I don't need to check them. Yeah. Yeah, they would be Iliad. And that's like the one, assuming there's a lot of different factors. You know, if Beyond Skyrim Cyrodiil releases while I'm still alive within the next, I don't know, 40 years, 50 years, I don't know, I will definitely make a patch for it. But yeah, it would be Iliad Ruins. And what's wild is when Beyond Skyrim Bruma released, I found the exact location that I want to use and set up something as a patch, and then it turns out, no, you can't access that area. So I do have plans. It's like the one patch that I want to release. And then if for like Oblivion Wind, or no, Sky Oblivion Wind or whatever, people can make their own patch for that. I'm not gonna deal with that. But Beyond Skyrim, for whatever reason, I've latched onto. This is one that I want to make a patch for. Anyway, that all being said, Farore's Pearl is done. The only things I have left to do for 6.6.3.8.7 God. I have to generate face geometry, and that's it. And then it's the standard ESP conversion, which is easy. So, oh wow, that saved really fast. I'm in press creation kit. So I'll test Forgotten Cavern and Comme Lamar first, and then once I know that they work, then I will I might move some other ones. I might move the Hofengar. Move trigger. Falkreath I kind of want to move to. So Falkreath I'll move. Everything else seemed to be fine. But anyway, that's going to be it for today. So I hope everyone had a good time. Thank you for coming. Enjoy the rest of your night. And as always, be sure to drink your Ovaltine. Good night.